Hey guys, I'm Ryan Lai, and here we are with the third video, right? And as you can see, quite a bit has happened since the last two episodes. I finished all the construction yard components outside of this building, and right now I'm just working on putting together the finishing touches for this line drawing. And since we have these steel beams up, we're gonna want something that basically covers the top floor without having to add cement or anything. So just to show that they're kind of working on this building, we decided to put up some wooden boards, just so people know, okay, there's supposed to be a floor here, and we'll use this wooden floor, I guess, for the moment, just to stand on and plan out what we want to do on that upper floor. Just talking a little bit in construction terms, I guess. Not that I know a lot about construction, but yeah, I mean we're almost done with this line drawing, and as you can see right now, I'm just cleaning up the lines and just making sure that the steel beams don't have any other intersecting lines going through them, because that would be weird. And yeah, it's looking pretty good so far, right? I mean, the great thing about wood is that wood is really easy to render. It's actually the easiest thing to render, because metal is really, especially shiny metal is really hard to render. Because it requires, unlike wood, you can be overdone and it could still basically look decent. But if you do metal, if you try to render metal and you go over and you overdo it, it's very hard to take it back unless you're working in a computer program. I remember being frustrated about trying to render metal in in my rendering class. I was like, I can't get this chrome right, because it's very subtle, but it's also extremely reflective. So you get a little bit of the sky, so you get a little bit of a blue coloration against the chrome, and you get a little bit of whatever is being reflected on the surface, but it also bends according to the shape of whatever chrome shape you have. So it's way more difficult than wood, because wood doesn't reflect or shine unless it's polished. But yeah, we're basically almost done with this line drawing. And if you guys were wondering how long this took me quite a while. I mean, it's a panorama, so you have to. It's like designing 2 to 4 backgrounds in one background. But it was fun. It was really fun. I had never done anything like this before, and it was a great learning experience, quite honestly. And if I have any advice for anybody, I don't know if you want to listen to me for advice, but if I have any advice, just read. You know, do lots of reading when it comes to film directing, and when it comes to drawing and just artistry and, hey, entrepreneurial activities. Get a lot of books that help you out in comes to starting a business or going into a new venture that you have no idea of how to get into. Look up a book, look up some online lectures, and then just have at it. You know, that's usually how that's how I went about this, at least. That's how I went about this video. And I guess, yeah, let's see. You can see from what I'm doing right now, it's looking pretty good. And cleanups can take a while. It can take a while because you have to go over every little nook and cranny and make sure everything is nice, neat, and organized. Because it makes the rendering and the shadowing so much easier. Because when you have actual distinct shapes in Photoshop, you can literally just select the layer, and when you click that layer, it will select whatever you colored in or whatever you filled in. So it makes it extremely easy to render, shade, add shadows, add texture, everything. It makes it super simple, and it keeps it really, really clean, because it's so easy to damage an environment, but it's hard to make a really clean environment, because it requires a lot of construction, as you can see from what I'm doing here, right? And, I think I made a mistake here. I accidentally messed with one of the layers, and and the back wall, you can see it through the ladder, so I had to go back and I had to basically take out all the stuff behind basically behind the ladder. So I had to basically come in with the mask and just you know, and if you don't know how to use mask, you click that little mask icon right where your new layer icon is, down where your layers are. It's towards the bottom left, towards the bottom left. If you click that mask, you'll get a mask layer, and if you use your brush, black brush will take away, white brush will add back in, and it's literally like adding and erasing whenever you want. And basically we've reached the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if I have anything else to say, you know, I'm not a super talented artist or anything. I just do this every day, and it's very tiring work. But if it's your life's work and you love it, then you know, don't give up. Because, you know, people will throw their fears at you, saying, "Oh, you can't do it. You're not talented. You're not a genius. You can't do this, that. You know, you have to be naturally talented." And in some cases, natural talent helps, but it doesn't carry you, and especially it doesn't carry you through the years. So for anyone who's worrying that they're not talented enough, don't worry so much. Just work hard, wake up early, get some coffee, and just have at it. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.